Hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Grab a snack and a drink. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. I also wanted to take a second to say happy Mother's Day to every mom out there. Whether you're a human mom, a doggy cat mom, a fish mom, girl, whatever, I don't care, a niece, an aunt, an uncle, anyone who identifies as a mother, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'm sending you a lot of love. You guys, we have to talk about Sam Asghari. So Sam Asghari finally spoke out, and this is something that, you guys, has not happened quite often. I mean, it rarely happens. So I'm gonna play you guys a clip of what he had to say, and then we can talk.
The last thing I want to do is speak on my wife's behalf. I would never do that. I respect her privacy. That's why I don't talk as much. And I found it absolutely disgusting for the people that were in her life at the time when she didn't have a voice. They went and told her story like it was theirs. It was absolutely disgusting. And how are you going to take the most influential person of our generation, the princess of pop, America's sweetheart, and put her in prison where her father tells her what to do, what water to drink, who to see, and use her as a money-making machine? And then all of a sudden, after 15 years, when she's free, after all those gaslighting and after all those things that went down, now you're going to put her under a microscope and tell her story? No. That's also disgusting, so don't do that. And don't believe what you read online. 99% of the time, those are all clickbaits for you to click and for them to make money. And that time is over. You know, not going to allow that. And that should stop. It should stop. Absolutely. The gaslighting and all that shit, gotta stop.
So as you guys saw, you know, he looks fed up. Here's the thing, right? I have to look at this as like the human side of it. If I were Sam, right, and I was married to Britney, right, this is not the first time TMZ says anything. I mean, this is the same company that said Britney Spears had a nervous breakdown at a restaurant, was like throwing bread around or whatever, stormed off, speaking incoherent, you know, being all, you know, types of crazy. They've gone and said crazy things. There's also a lot of things being said online. TMZ's not the only one. Page 6 and Daily Mail, everyone talks about Britney and comes up with their own conclusions and comes up with, you know, their own narratives and stuff. I personally would worry less about, if I were Sam, right? I would worry less about movie premieres and working out and photo shoots and stuff. And I would do whatever it takes to defend my wife since day one. You know what I mean? Now, this is no shade to Sam. Maybe she's asked him not to speak. Maybe he's respecting, like he said, he doesn't want to speak on behalf of Britney. But at some point in time, you do have to stand up and you do have to say something. You know what I mean? Like, he has spoken to TMZ, you know, randomly walking. He's done things that we have all just been like, what are you doing, right? And there's a lot of people who, you know, don't like him and who feel that he is part of some kind of after conservatorship. And, you know, a lot of people are really not Sam Asghari fans. And I believe it's because he hasn't acted before. He hasn't spoken up before. You really haven't seen him go out of his way to defend Britney, right? And that is my issue with him. I'm glad he's speaking out now. And I hope that when he says that it stops now, that means that there's going to be some kind of illegal matter, and hopefully, you know, they're gonna do something to shut all of these people up, right? The only voice that matters is Britney's at the end of the day, right? It is. It's the only voice that matters. Nobody else's matter. I don't care what Sam has to say, what her lawyer has to say. I don't care about a backup dancer from the 90s. I don't care about Felicia. I don't care about nobody. The only one who I think should even talk about anything is Britney, right? There's a reason why she's not talking. She's waiting for her book. Who knows what's happening? Now, I've been reading some comments since this came out, and some people are like, finally he's speaking out, finally something is being done. And that's sort of how I feel. I feel like finally, I think he hit, like, he's done, right? He looks fed up, and I think that maybe he really wanted to respect Britney's wishes of maybe not saying anything or causing any more drama. But I think he just finally said, Britney, I'm sorry, but I'm putting my foot down. Enough is enough. So hopefully what happens now is that they really take charge and they get their narrative back. You know, he did say don't believe 99% of the things you read online because they're clickbait, and that is the way they make money. I am trusting in him as her husband. You know, if you really take a look at it, he definitely could have been very, very, you know, he really could have been somebody who could have probably helped calm down the fan base for many months now. He could have done a video. He could have spoken out about the allegations, about the rumors, about the narratives, about all of these things. He stayed quiet for a reason. He definitely could have helped, but now he wants to help, which is fabulous, right? I think it's great. I think it's about time somebody steps in. I really do hope that, you know, there's some things that are done. I'm really hoping that, you know, they take back their narrative because, listen, you guys, now I'm not sure if you know this, but like a lot of my friends, you know, who are not, and I'm sure a lot of your friends, a lot of people in the general public who don't really keep up with Britney, they think Britney's off the wall crazy. You know, my friends who don't really follow Britney like that, they're like, hey, what's going on with Britney? I just saw this headline that Britney, you know, incoherent in a restaurant, and you know, they see these headlines, not it's the general public, they see these headlines and they run with it, right? So for a lot of people, Britney Spears is not well, right? Because that's the headlines that get the clicks. So that's what he means. Those are clickbait that he says they're clickbait, and it stops now. So hopefully they can start cleaning up her really, really horrible right now reputation that was placed on her. And he says something very interesting. He says that, you know, for 15 years, the conservatorship happened where she was gaslit and where she was told what to say, what to do, what to eat, even what water to drink. And now she's out of the conservatorship, and we see a lot of similarities of people criticizing her and saying all these things about her and, you know, different narratives. So hopefully they take that back. That's sort of where I'm at right now. Like, no more Mr. Nice Guy, you know, no more Mr. Nice Britney, like no more Mr. Nice nothing. Go to court, get legal about it, right? And take back the legacy, take back the name Britney Spears, clean up the darkness that a lot of these people have done. And also, I say speak, because their silence, it just gives these clickbait titles power. You know what I mean? So his silence throughout all this time, of course, hasn't helped the situation. But I think what we have to look at is the present. He spoke out, he's tired, he's not going to allow this anymore. So I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to hear that, because Britney Spears deserves to be, you know, defended. She deserves to be protected. She deserves to be heard and seen and fought for. And I don't want the articles that are written about her and the TMZs of the world to win. You know what I mean? I want Britney Spears to win all day, every day. But I think they need to get back that power, because the bloggers and the news articles, TMZ's Page 6 and all these people in the world, they have the upper hand now because Britney and Sam have not fought. but hopefully they'll fight this time. So anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for you guys, and I hope you guys have a fabulous Sunday, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.